Hi everybody, it's Miranda at Miranda Has Plans. I'm here today to do a recipe spread in my Everyday is a Fresh Start recipe planner from Happy Planner. And we are going to be talking about Pico de Gallo today. So, what I wanted to do was use some stickers from this, the Happy Hostess, the mini, and I wanted to use some from the food sticker book. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start here with the ingredients, and I thought I would use these little stickers. They are leftovers from boxes that I used, and I put the outline on some sticker paper, and then I cut them out and use them so I can get twice the amount of boxes for what I bought. So we're just going to cut these out real quick. We have 5 ingredients, and I got this recipe from a recipe book my mother-in-law had bought me when she visited Texas, and I tried it out. I'm allergic to tomatoes. It has tomatoes in it, but my husband loves them. So I tried it out because I thought it'd be something he would really like. And it turns out that he did, and now I can't make tacos or anything Mexican without making pico de gallo to go with it. So I figured we'd write this down. We're using the Happy Planner recipe planner, kind of like an heirloom cookbook, because I'm making these spreads and then I'm going to make copies of it to hand down to the people in the family. Some of it is just recipes like this one that we really like. And then other ones are recipes that my mother-in-law has, because they have a lot of people in their family. They love to cook. Obviously, they're not my family because I hate to cook. But they have a lot of recipes that were, you know, they had growing up. And some of the ones they had from, like, my husband's great-grandma and grandma kind of died with them, and we don't want that to happen now. So we're kind of creating this to pass the recipes down. So it's kind of a way to let my mother-in-law and father-in-law and all the people who came before them kind of keep living. So sorry about that. So we have 5 ingredients that this takes, and I thought I would do red, green, yellow, green, red. See how that comes out. So I'm just going to peel these off and then put them down. If I can get them to work. They can be a little temperamental sometimes. So the nice thing is I like the colors for this, so I don't have to really white anything out. Sometimes because I don't like the colors, I white it out or I cover it up with sticker tape or something. But I kind of like these colors, so we're going to leave everything kind of as is. Except I usually white out that because I don't really like that. Not everything you recipe plan for uses a fork or knife, and it just irritates me. So I usually white it out and put some better looking sticker that I like better there. Now, I don't know if anybody here has ever had pico de gallo before, but it's kind of like a garnish that you can use for tacos, or sometimes I'll make pastelillos and my husband wants them on that. You can eat it as like a chip dip if you want. Any old thing. Sometimes when I make a taco dip, we make it with that. Anything that you would like a little garnish on. It only takes tomatoes, onions, cilantro, garlic, onion, and a little bit of lime. Tomatoes, onion, garlic, cilantro, lime. Yeah. I got worried for a second that maybe I'd forgotten one. Alright. And sometimes I use this and sometimes I don't. So, oh man, is that crooked? That looks crooked. Sometimes these don't like to come up on the sticker paper, but I'm going to try. Look at that, it came off nice. Awesome. That was cool. Excellent. That's better. All right. So once I get these down, I'm going to write the ingredients in the boxes, and look at that, covered up. I love it when this happens and it works out the way you want it to. All right, so I usually go in with a pencil and do all of my writing beforehand, just because I have problems with essential trimmer. So when I write, sometimes it comes out crooked, and if I don't do it beforehand with a pencil, and then I can correct it when I go over it with marker later, so it doesn't look all squiggly, because the more I concentrate, the more it wiggles. So I'll probably speed through this part, but I'm going to write up the title up here in decorative lettering. And then I'm going to go over it with my monotwin marker. There's a thick side and a thin side. I usually use the thinner side. Alright, so there's the title. I'm going to let that dry for a little bit, and then I'm going to go in and erase the pencil marks. But while we're waiting on that, I'm going to white out this part. Then I'm going to find a sticker to place here. I want to place here because that's not really very well centered. I went into the food book and picked out some stickers that went with it already, because we have some limes here that I liked and some tacos and chips. So I'm going to put the chip one right over here, and then I'm going to put a taco one at the end. There. So it looks like I did that on purpose. Awesome. Alright, so now we have to do the ingredients. And the ingredients are 4 Roma tomatoes. Those are the long, like oblong kind of tomatoes. I like those ones because there's a lot of meat to them, and when you're making something like this is more like a relish, you can dice them really small. Trust me, you do not want to dice these big. The smaller you can dice them, the better. For whatever reason, my husband hates it when it's chopped too big. So small is better. 4 Roma tomatoes. You want 1 clove of garlic. And when you use the garlic, you don't have to dice it. If you have a garlic press, that would be best, because you want to get it as small as you possibly can. Ugh, that's not centered. We're going to move that over. And I've found that using a garlic press is best when making this. So you get the pieces really small. You want some cilantro. I don't know how much cilantro to put in here. I usually just eyeball it. You want a nice mix of everything. And my son has a little bearded dragon, so whatever I don't use when I make Pico de Gallo, she gets to have in her house as a snack. You want about 1/4 of a big Vidalia onion. Some people like to use the red onion in this. It just depends on how strong of a taste you like the onion. My husband's not big on red onions, so I usually use a Vidalia. but whatever onion you like. So you can use 1/4 of an onion. And again, you want to chop that up nice and small. Dice it as small as you can get it. And then a couple splashes of lime juice. If you don't have lime juice, you can substitute lemon, but lime tastes better with cilantro. And that's really it. You can use this, like I said, you can use it as a relish for chip dip, or my husband likes to eat it on top of tacos. Whatever floats your boat. And I'm going to go over that with marker a little bit later. So let's see. I thought about using these boxes because they have lemons and limes on them, but then I'd need to cover this up. And I think I'm going to use colorful boxes to cover those up. So, and I'm just going to ignore that there are those little blue dots for you to list things. Not interested in that. Alright, so we'll put this box down, and then a couple of pages ahead, I thought there were more. Maybe it was behind it. Probably was behind it. Now I'm hoping I didn't put the wrong thing down. Here's a yellow one. There's a yellow one. And then there's this one. Do I want that one? Or do I want to just do the yellows? I think we'll just do the yellows. Alright, that's what we'll do. Put these both down. And then what I like to do when I have recipes, I like to leave room down here because the next time I make it, I'll take a picture of it. And then I'll add it to the recipe. Alright, so it's super easy to make. All you do, you know what we're going to do? We are going to, first of all, white out these dots because I can't just ignore them now that I see them there. And I don't want those. And we'll white out this. And this. For this, I think we will just put down one of these. Ugh. Well, that didn't work well, did it? I have to move it over because it's not long enough to cover all the letters. So we'll do that. Ah, it's still crooked. Be here all day putting this sticker down, huh? Hopefully not. I don't like it when it's obviously crooked. And now my hands are shaking again. Oh. Alright, I can see a little of that letter, but I'm going to pretend like I don't. And I'm going to white this out and just put directions in here, just because I don't have anything I can write in there. So we're going to white this out, and maybe we'll find some festive washi tape to put in there. Alright, so we'll write directions in this box. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is dice everything as small as you can. We're going to write press the garlic clove. chop the cilantro finely. And then you're going to add a couple splashes of lime juice. All right. So the last thing that I have to do, I'm thinking we've got green and we've got yellow, but I don't have a whole lot of red. So I'm going to look and see if maybe there's some red washi we can put up here. I like to keep my washi in little containers, and I color code them. So pink was as good as the box that I could find. So my red and pink are both in this box. So I've got this red or that red. What else do I have? I've got this one. That one looks a little more red. Everything else oh no, there's this one. We'll use this one. Alright. Yeah, because everything else I have is kind of light or looks a little more pink or is too wide. So we'll use this. We'll put some washi straight across here. I don't use a whole lot of washi in my planning, just because sometimes I don't know when to stop because I love washi so much and I can get a little crazy with this stuff. So I'm going to come over here and get my little OmniGrid ruler, and I use that to line up the washi, and then I just rip it off so it's a nice clean edge. This one might be better for me to just cut it off. So there's that. And I feel like that looks weird. Like I need some more red in here somewhere. So maybe what I'll do is I'm going to white out this notes part. And maybe I'll put washi here too, so it'll look cute, like it's supposed to be there. And I want to make sure that I don't stretch the washi too much, because if I do, it will curl up my paper and then I won't be happy. Oh, hopefully that's straight. It doesn't look very straight, does it? Darn it. I hate when I have to pick it back up to redo it, but that's the way it is. Alright. Oh, I have this end I need to do real quick. There goes that. What do you think? Should we put some here? No, I'm not going to. Alright, so now what I want to do, and I'll probably speed this up for you, is go over my writing with some marker.